Hello everybody, this is Markiplier. It's not actually Markiplier. This is Cucumber Cat on a new channel that is called Cucumber Cat. Am I Cucumber Cat? Maybe? We'll find out eventually. This is the first recording of hopefully many more to come. I'm not aiming at becoming famous. I'm just gonna play games and see what happens. So let's see what happens. We will probably get a few interruptions from the actual Cucumber Cat. His name is Bun. He is currently looking out the window, paying zero attention to me because he doesn't like it when I talk. He thinks I'm loud. We're going to ignore him for the moment. He'll yell at me later, probably. And we're just going to play a game. That's what this channel is going to be. It's going to be just me playing games with some fun voiceover. Hopefully I can make it entertaining. And let's see what happens. I'm sure that I'm a novice. I'm going to be saying a lot. There was an look at that. But, we're going to try to get better together, shall we? So this game is called Inscryption with a Y. The game is very well known to me at this point. I've played through it 3 times. I've completely beaten the challenge mode at the end, which we'll get to eventually. But we're just gonna play through the game because it's an amazing game. Yes, I will do some various voiceovers. I probably won't say everything, but we'll hopefully that it is entertaining. Please let me know if you have any feedback. I am not a professional orateur, but we're working on that. So let's get things going. The game starts off in this dark who knows where with eyes in the darkness. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how the game is played. This game is played. Wow, I'm definitely not a professional orator. I can't even read. Anyway, allow me to remind you. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, folks. Play the squirrel card. Do I have to? Yeah, I guess I have to play the squirrel card. Look at that cute little stoat. We're going to play it there. Now play your stoat. Hey, let's play the stoat. So we sacrifice the squirrel for the stoat. An honorable death. Play the stoat. Okay. He's sleeping. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Ring the bell, and the stoat goes... I thought he was just going to attack. Okay. The number on the bottom left is its attack power. 1. Bonk. I booped him. I booped him with a stoat. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage, and I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my scale all the way down. Like this. My turn. He's got a coyote, guys. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote deals 2 damage to your stoat. Does anybody say coyote? I say coyote. It's just stands in the way, coyote. It rhymed in the moment. Now I'm going to be confusing myself. This means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. So he said we needed another sacrifice, so we're gonna get a squirrel. How dull. Actually, you know what? I want to keep my stoat, and the stoat can kill the coyote. So, boop. Because you are learning, I will pass. So we're gonna get another squirrel. Oh, he said something, but whatever. So we play the 2 squirrels, and then we sack the 2 squirrels for the wolf. So now we have the stoat and the wolf, and together they can do 4 damage. 4 teeth, please. Thank you. 4 damage dealt. 4 weights on the scale. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the woods. Oh, he said forest, not woods. A single path revealed itself. So, let's go this way. two as denizens of the forest approached you. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite is always lethal. The undying cat sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. I mean, this channel's called Cucumber Cat. I kind of have to do the cat, right? So anyway, it's giving me this little right-click thing so I can inspect the sigils. So the many lives for the cat means that I can sacrifice it and it doesn't die. So like the squirrels, I sack them and they go away. The cat just stays. That being said, the cat is kind of weak. 0 attack, only 1 health. The adder has Touch of Death. When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. So the adder just kills everything in 1 hit, but the cat lets me get some fun stuff out. So I'm gonna get the Cucumber Cat. That's me. Or is that my cat? I have no idea. How does this work yet? I haven't figured it out. You tell me. Another creature joins your caravan. And you came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. When I first came across this item, I was like, how the heck is pliers gonna help me tip the scale? Like, do I put the pliers on the scale? That doesn't make sense. Do I, like, break the scale so that it tips one direction? Well, you'll find out. 3 is as much as you can carry. Skull. Time to fight. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. Oh no, I was ambushed by 2 stumps. And here is where we learn the cards can talk. So, the Stoat. Whoop. You may now see my moves ahead of time. So he's gonna get a wolf cub in a minute. And I love the Stoat. He talks to you. I love him and I love to hate him because, as we'll find out soon, he's not very nice. Anyway, so we are gonna, what are we gonna do? We're gonna get the cat over here in the corner and put the Stoat right here. Here we go. I don't know what voice the Stoat has. Here we go. There we go. That's the Stoat's voice. And there's a bat incoming. Yeah, mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. I love the wolf cub. It's fun. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna put the snapper here. Start working on that stump. He's got a couple hits to get through my boulder. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Ha! My bat flew right over your Stoat. I love how it's scripted so that the bat, like, the player is inclined to put the Stoat in this place, so he has special dialogue to have the bat go over the Stoat. It's a great game. Okay, we now have our own wolf, which we need to wait for this boulder to get got by the wolf because our field's full, but we can get another squirrel, then we can put the wolf there, and then we have a wolf battle, and my wolf will win because it only has 2 HP. Speaking of which, let's do that right now. So squirrel, cat, squirrel, wolf, boop, boop, boop. Whatever, just draw another wolf. I guess we could do a little extra damage. We could sack the cat and the river snapper. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Oh no, I've tortured a tortoise. And it'll come back to bite me. No, actually, that's not a card in this game. There's no snapping turtle. That'd be an interesting card. Anyway, you prevailed and trekked onwards past the now blooded terrain. Wolf cub and spatter. It is the guy in the darkness. Oh yeah, I can't see him right now. The guy in the darkness loves using flying cards. And using flying cards are somewhat niche. They're kind of useful when you use them, but Wolf Cub is better. Let's go with that for now. All right, this thing, sigil transfer. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. So we can... Oh, you were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. We'll see the cat is really useful, but it's got bad stats, and the wolf cub is the same amount of tributes. So you have to sack one thing. It has 1 blood. So we're gonna take the cat and give it to. Oh, right. Well, okay. So the stoat says pick me. So we could put it on a wolf cub. We could put it on a stoat. Let's put it on the stoat because he wants it. So the stoat kills the cat. What an honor! Wait, what was his voice again? What an honor! There we go. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the cat now lives in the stoat. So that means that we've taken the cat's ability, and we've given it to the stoat. That's the sigil transfer mechanic. Okay, now, oh no, behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. So that means when he has a totem like this, everything that is a wolf or a dog or whatever, a canine, it can fly. So he has flying coyotes and bats. This means that no matter what I do, I take 4 damage next turn. So I need to do my best to do a little bit of damage to him. We're gonna do this, and then next turn we're gonna draw a squirrel and then take one of these squirrels. And yeah, okay, this should be fine. It's early game. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. A flying coyote. That is an uncomfortable thought. Okay, so we have a wolf, a snapper, and a squirrel. They're both 2 sacrifices, but we can grab a squirrel from our items over here and then just get 2 squirrels. Let's sack both of them for the wolf. Why not? Hit both of those. Oh, and now he has a flying wolf cub coming in. That's fine. We don't need to worry about that. Ah! He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic. Really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Yeah, I can see that. But we can just boop boop do a good chunk of 6 damage over there. You're 2 damage away from winning. Ow! My wolf cub. Right in my wolf cub. Let's just go ahead and play the stoat, because why not? What do you say? Back on the board. We could sack a wolf and a stoat to get an extra damage, but whatever. It's early game. I'm just showing how it works out for now. Either way, we win, and because we did a little extra over damage, we got a tooth, an extra tooth. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. I'll explain what that extra tooth is in a minute. Knock on wood. I can't. I'm clicking. There's the wood over there on the table. It's nothing happening. Does that give me luck? No, luck is not a mechanic here. I think it's worth mentioning that somewhere on this table, I'm aware that there is something on the table like etched into it, but I don't see it. I know it's there. I just don't know where it is. Anyway, so he's given me 3 cards to choose from. The proud wolf, a vicious contender. The reviled skunk, its stench reduces the strength of the enemy. The watchful bullfrog, it leaps in the way of attacking flyers. So this skunk can be useful. It has the sigil Stinky. It just lowers the attack of the creature across from it. And the bullfrog, it gets in the way of flying creatures. Oh, this is interesting. We see a piece of tape on the rule book for the Mighty Leap. That is going to change soon. This is still just the tutorial for the game, so there's a few things that are hidden, I guess. Maybe that's why I couldn't find a thing on the table. Yeah, we'll find out what that is pretty soon. Anyway, what card are we going to take? The guy in the darkness likes birds, so we're going to grab the bullfrog. Just potentially that might be able to get in the way. Oh, we've done sigil transfer. I already showed that off, so let's go to the campsite. You came across a small group of survivors, faces shrunken from the starvation. They huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire that will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. So here we can power the Stoat. We can power up the attack of one of our creatures, but later on we'll find out that this is kind of risky. The first one is never risky, so we're going to do the wolf cub. The fire warmed the poor wolf cub, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the wolf cub away from the fire and left. So there, in the future, we'll actually be able to leave the creature by the fire for longer, and there's a chance that they do something to the creature. We'll find out later. Okay. Oh boy, he has a grizzly coming in. Okay. What do we want to do about that grizzly? We can win against it. Definitely can win against it. We're gonna put. Oh, this is annoying. You are annoying, mister. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna stall him. We're gonna do squirrel, wolf cub over here, so it can get a boost next turn and get the sparrow. And next turn we're gonna keep drawing squirrels and just blocking the grizzly hits. Oh, yes, another grizzly. Right. Okay, well, I guess the game is just trying to tell me that I'm not supposed to win right now. Yeah. Well, okay, whatever. Let's let the game do what it does. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. Okay, now he has two grizzlies, and I have a field that is half blocked. I'm pretty sure this is just a loss. Yeah, that's how tutorials go in roguelike games. They just kind of make you lose so that you do it again. Yeah, that's why I normally don't like roguelike games, but you know, this one's great. Let's just fight back as much as we can. Let's put a wolf over here. I'm still gonna take 4 damage, but we're gonna use this because why the heck not? To the players is to the user, you will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. Let's do it. Ow, my tooth. A well-earned point of damage. Yeah, it's not gonna. I didn't think you would really do it. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna attack the grizzly with a wolf, and then I'm gonna get my face smacked in by the grizzly. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. So, fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Okay, so here's where we learn in the game you can walk around. Whee! Freedom! Okay, anyway, there's a bunch of stuff here. I'll mess with it as it becomes relevant. For now, we're just going to put out that candle. There's a cuckoo clock over here. We can change the hands on it. There's a thingy, wardrobe, I guess. I don't know what to call that. A painting, a safe, some little dudes over here. And what he wants is this thing. Bring it here. So we take a candelabra and we... Oh, I'm supposed to put it there. There we go. Now sit back down. So bossy, this guy. Let me explain something to you. That was one of your 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Alright, so this guy is apparently nuts because he wants to sacrifice me for some reason. Let's see, we used all of our items there, so let's refill our items here. The flighty elk, it moves after attacking. The conniving raven, a blight upon the skies. The monstrous grizzly, its form speaks enough of its efficacy. Okay, so the raven, we know what the flying sigil does. Ravens are kind of fun. Elks are also fun because they move around the board, and I used to hate movement sigils. Technically, I kind of still don't like movement sigils because they're really hard to use effectively, but they're really good in very specific situations. So we could just go for power because we were just smacked around by a couple grizzlies, but let's go for the elk. Let's go for the elk. We'll have fun with some grizzlies later. I'm gonna be asking, can I pet that dog? Anyway, okay. So the black goat is its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleating. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. Choose one. Oh, good. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. I need to sneeze. Maybe we'll cut this out. Okay, I think my biology has stopped disagreeing with me. Ew. I hate it. All right, well, let's keep going, shall we? Okay, so black goat fan, Harpy's bird leg fan, black goat bottle or pliers. Well, see now, since this thing is worth 3 blood, I feel like I should have gotten the grizzly. But it's still worth 3 blood, so we can use it to sack for 2 blood creatures. So we're gonna grab the black goat. I love this thing, a powerful item. Turn this and I'll skip my next turn. Yeah, this thing's great. We're getting that. Another one. 2 of them. See, this thing is useful because it lets us attack and draw a card. So if we wanted to draw a card with the squirrel, we could just get a squirrel, but this lets us attack also. So having these is more useful than having squirrels. So we're gonna grab that thing. We're gonna have 2 of them. Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items you carried on. All right, so here's the first boss of the game. He gets a skull. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path.
Hee-haw! 'Twas the prospector.
I hope that's not too loud. I'm probably going to normalize this audio later. Oh, anyway. Okay, he's talking to me. The Stoat's telling me that this thing is the key, the pack mule, which has the movement sigil. So if I kill the coyote, this thing is going to start moving across the board. So it's going to be hard to kill it and keep up with it, or keep up with it and then kill it. Anyway, so we're gonna. Let's get the Stoat in here to block the coyote hit, because then the Stoat is going to be able to kill a coyote in 1 hit. So we're going to put him here. This spot? You sure? Yes, I'm sure. You're not going to like it, but you're going to like it, Stoat. Oh, goody. He has 2 coyotes. Come on, man. I'm trying to not have the Stoat die here. Whatever. Okay. Let's get us a squirrel. Put him there. And hubbada. Wolf. So false sack the Stoat and the squirrel. So now we have it smacking the pack mule. Boop, boop. Goodbye, Stoat. My bad. I didn't know he was going to put a coyote there. Of course he put a coyote there. Silly flashy. Anyway, so... Oh, that was a spoiler. Now you know his name. We'll get to that later. Anyway, so Wolf can now smackity pack mule, and it gives me its cards. Suddenly I have... Dagnabbit, my mule! Oh, he has another coyote. How many coyotes do you get? This coyote's gonna smack my wolf. That's fine. I have a bunch of other stuff now. We're gonna... What are we gonna do? We're gonna... Give me another one. Wolf Cub. I can work with that, but I'm actually gonna save it for reasons. For now, Squirrel and Porky the Pine. There we go. So, hit. Okay, he has no more coyotes incoming. Good. Let's grab another squirrel. Like, you may be watching this and being like, why aren't you playing the cat? It is infinite sacrifices. Why wouldn't you do it that way? give me a minute. It'll make sense in just a minute. So I'm going to sack the 2 squirrels and use the river snapper to get the coyote. Porcupine hits directly. He's got a mole. That's fine. Hit. Okay, now we have apparently won. And he goes, I hope you didn't think that it would be that easy. Or is this the prospector speaking?
I hope you didn't think it would be.
No, I think it's actually the dude. There we go. So
There's gold in them cards.
there we go. That's the prospector. I guess if he's wearing the mask, he's always the prospector. So he hits my cards on the field after I've beat his first little candle here.
Gold! I've struck gold.
Then he changes his board back there a little bit. So I'm just going to do my best to smack him in the face, even though my board is rather clogged right now.
Get him!
Now I have a wolf that's powered up a little bit because it sat by the campfire, and I guess we don't have to do anything else. We can just smack him in the face. There we go. Boop. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. So, if you lose at some point during on the way to a boss, he will relight the candle after you've beaten the boss. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Am I a rare hunter now? Oh, that's an old Yu-Gi-Oh reference. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. The Ureuli, if you are familiar with the flying Ureuli meme, that came about from a Markiplier video where he puts the flying sigil on the Ureuli and goes crazy for it, and then finally plays it in the end. Anyway, it's a fun moment. The uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it. Poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? So I really like Gek. He's one of my favorite cards because he has no blood cost. You can just put him on the field and he's just an immediate 1 attack. So he can get rid of coyotes really easily, and I don't know, he's super useful. But right now the deck that we have kind of focuses on sacrifices. We've got like 2 wolves, a wolf cub, just a lot of blood stuff going on here. So we're gonna get Child 13 and reveal the trick of what that card does in a minute. With sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rot and mold permeated the humid air, blah, 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 blah. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. All right, so we're on map 2. We've beaten the first boss. We are gonna pick this recording back up probably today, soon. There's probably going to be another video. I am just going to stop the recording here because I want to make sure that everything is working. I've tested things so far, but let's make sure that I haven't just been rambling to myself in front of a mic in a room with a cat staring at me like I'm some mad person with no reason. I mean, maybe it's all already no reason because there is just no actions that you can take in the universe that is not just futile because everything will degrade and end eventually anyway. Anyway, let me stop being whatever that word is that I can't remember, and say have a good day. I will see you on the flip side. Thanks for watching, everybody.